everyone, it's author Amy Logan here, and I'm really excited to have joined up with Makery Art Studios for this special reading of my 7th book, The Could Shelf. And there's a really cool art project that Karen is going to take you through based off of this book. So if you have the book, read right along with us. If not, you can always get them on our website, gotyourcape.com. And we're still up and running, so you can order as many books off of there as you would like. So here we go. Let's read The Could Shelf, written by me and illustrated by my friend Amy Bologno. In the back of the house, in the back of the woods, lived a little old man with a shelf full of coulds. But not just one shelf, the old man, he had plenty. In fact, if you counted, there were 3 more than 20. Which was quite a bit much, as they were all quite packed, full of jars neatly placed and of books neatly stacked, each one filled with notes stating all of his coulds, and the ones toward the back, those were filled with his shoulds. From morning till dusk, and on each single day, he gazed at his shelves, what he had on display. He dusted them gently and took such good care of the jars and the books that were just sitting there. For years, the old man stayed inside by himself, just dusting and looking at each single shelf, until one day, unlike all the others before, came a knock, then again, at the wooden front door. The door creaked open, the man's face filled with joy. There stood a small child, a sweet little boy. The boy looked familiar. "I know you," he said. The boy didn't speak, but came inside instead. The old man, he followed the boy to the wall, where the bookshelves were lined, standing so very tall. The boy pointed up to a book he could see and quietly asked, "Will you read that to me?" Ever so gently, the old man, he smiled, then took the book down and read to the child. Page 1. "I'm 10 years old now, and I know what I like. I could ride with friends if I had a new bike. The bike that I have is so old and not good, I guess I'll stay home," was the first of his coulds. "I missed lots of fun," the old man, he had said. "I could have, I should have, but stayed home instead." The old man kept reading. He went page by page and remembered each moment at each different age of all of the could-haves and should-haves from when he was younger, so young, all the way back to 10. The hours they passed and the sun had gone down. He wondered at all of these memories found, how things could be different, he thought to himself, of how life would be if he had not one shelf. See it? He looked at the boy, a tear ran down his cheek. "Young man, let me tell you," he started to speak, "all of the could-haves and should-haves not done, I could have and should have completed each one. The days end up short and there's fun to be had, so make your years count," he had said to the lad. "Fill your days up making memories yourself. Don't end up like me with your coulds on a shelf. Time is so precious you must treat it like gold. Do all of your coulds before you get too old." The boy then stood up in his oversized coat and handed the old man the last single note. And as the man read, with his head looking down, he looked up, and the boy was nowhere to be found. He sat for a moment, still holding that note, then walked to the door where he put on his coat. He saw his reflection. Where did that boy go? Then smiled and walked out right into the snow. And the last pages you see his footsteps, and you see he's over here. The deer is holding the note, and it says, make a snow angel, and that's exactly what he's doing, and he looks so happy. And of course, at the end of the book, there's the checklist of fun things to do that you can do try one new thing a month and write it down, and then write down the date that you did it on. It's all about doing our could haves and should haves, and I think you probably all got that the old man was actually the little boy. And it was just a reminder that time goes by quickly. So let's not keep all of our could haves on a shelf. Do them, take chances. Don't ever forget, the more you don't do, the more you regret. So thank you so much for letting me be part of Makery Art Studios craft event. I hope you enjoy it, and stay kind, stay healthy, and stay creative. Bye, you guys.